Just walking into work at the moment. It's pretty fresh out. The heat is going to come later on today, so at the moment it's I think about 5 or 6 degrees, which isn't always too pleasant, but the birds are out, and yeah, let's get this day started. As I mentioned before with my work, sometimes the traffic's appalling getting home, so we're nearing 6 o'clock now. Yeah, it's still bright, but by the time I get back it's going to be 6:30. I've got this tempo run that I really want to do, and I'm just held back by the situation, unfortunately. Okay, I'm heading out, the light is fading. I'm just going to get out there and give it a go. I'm supposed to be doing 2 miles on, and then kind of a 4-minute jog in between. My watch is set to kilometres. I think 2 miles is just about 3 kilometres, so I'm going to go 3 kilometre. Kind of little rest, and then 3 kilometre back, because I want to be back before it gets dark. Head torch is on the way, by the way, but until that point I just think it's good to do a 3k there, little jog, 3k back. So here's to it. I've just done 2 kilometres. I'm going to take a little rest moment here and then do another 2 kilometres. I just find it a little bit more manageable with the route that I've chosen to take, because I then get to kind of avoid the unnecessary uphills, which I know are part of a training routine, but today with the tempo run I just want to keep it sensible for myself. I've done 2 kilometres in 9:44, which puts me under 5 minutes as a split for both individually, which, to be honest with you, I'm supposed to be running 8 out of 10 of my, if you like, fastest pace. I'm probably closer to 10, but I'm still finding it a little bit hard to manage, you know, those percentage factors. 80% of my max. It's tricky to try and work out at the moment. I'm still trying to really get a feel for what is my max. And if today is my max, so be it, that's great. I need to know that so I can start to work on the 80% side of things. Anyway, I need to get this another 2 kilometres done. The sky is still bright, but the sun is setting. So I need to get this 2 kilometres in before the darkness arrives. You can see how hot I am, and that was pretty crazy actually. Fastest 5k, 22:40. Now, I do have to bear in mind, of course, I took a little rest in between, but cumulatively, 22:40 fastest 5k. I think on reflection, it's fair to say that that wasn't 8 out of 10 pace. I guess I was probably just going pretty much hard out. I think back to my other runs just the other day, and I'm running between 5:30 and 6 comfortably per kilometre. 5:30 I feel is, like I've said before, that kind of a safe place, feels good. I feel like I can run for distance at that pace. Then I look at these crazy splits from tonight, and I've got these 450s, 420s, so 413 in there. And like I say, I don't treat it as a true 5k, because there was that break in the middle where I just literally filmed. So I filmed and jogged for, I don't know how many seconds it was, 30 seconds or so. And you could argue that that rest is enough. I stopped my watch just while I was literally talking. But I suppose, I don't know. In time, I feel like I could keep that pace up for longer. Around about 4:13, I mean, that's wild, completely wild. 450s were good. That was a great starting point. And then I think I probably just got overexcited. As usual, got overexcited. I still feel good. Going to get some food in a moment. Get a nice smoothie on the go, bit of recovery. It was really enjoyable. It's always enjoyable, but it's dark now, so that kind of proves that I just have these windows, and the windows are getting shorter and shorter and shorter, so I'm hoping that I can start to adjust things in order to get home and run. Like I said earlier, I've got a head torch on the way. I haven't got any idea really how to use and operate and run with one. That might sound a bit crazy and a bit silly, but I assume there's is there more to it than just literally put it on your head and run? I want to obviously make sure that I'm tracking the ground properly so that I'm not tripping over anything and all of those things. But some other real good positives from this evening. Posture. Wow, I felt strong. I just felt like I had a really good upright position, There was a time when the stitch was beginning to kick in, and I just felt like just keeping the elevation, everything open, really, really did support with that. And the stitch never came to fruition, which is really fantastic. Tiring stuff. So it's always positive, always very, very positive. I may well have shot myself in the foot slightly with the idea of locking in a 5k on the Garmin watch. There's nothing I can do about that. In time, I'll break that 5k anyway. It's not really a big deal, and I suppose it was only, we're talking minute or so, maybe seconds. Like, I haven't really actually compared the two between my previous 5k best and this 5k best. But anyway, it's all growth. It's all moving forward in the right direction. So onwards and upwards. Again, thank you so much for checking in today. Day 4 of yoga is happening this evening. I believe it's to do with alignment. So, hey, we're going to check it out, see how things go.